What's up? Welcome back. Today what we're doing is we're going to try vinyl wrapping the seats for the pontoon boat. So I actually already have one done. I can show you guys afterwards, but I wanted to do one on camera because this was really my first time kind of doing this, and watched other like YouTube videos. Kind of got the gist of it. YouTube is definitely educational television, so you kids out there, if you're watching this and your parents tell you not to watch TV, tell them you want to watch YouTube. You can learn stuff. You learn a lot of things. So anyways, I got the plywood, and I have some nice marine grade vinyl 2-inch foam. I already cut and started wrapping this one. I have one done that's on the boat, so you can see I'm bringing it up and we're stapling together. So basically what you want to do is you want to cut your plywood to size, dry fit it, make sure it all lays in like how you want it, where it's supposed to be. Then you want to take some SureTack. Where did I put it? Oh God, down to get it. I'm back. So anyways, clear foam adhesive. I don't know if you can see it, and there we go. So this is made by Force Field Professional Strength Clear Foam Adhesive. Basically what you want to do is you want to go and you want to do the plywood, not this side, obviously the side the foam's going on. So you just put a coat over your plywood. Then from what they say is you want to hit the foam real quick too, put a coat on the foam. It starts to get pretty tacky pretty instantly. You want to carefully lay it out over the plywood so that it's fit just perfect. And then just give it a few minutes to kind of set up. So it's all done that, it's all set up, and maybe I'll film that project when I do like the back seats. These are the fronts, they had a curve in them. So I was just working the curve out. Like I said, I got one done, I started doing the other one and I forgot to film it, and I said, man, you know what, I should film this. Problem is, it's just me again. As you know, I still haven't gotten a tripod yet, so my other one broke. So to hold this and do all this, you know, kind of requires a little bit of help, because you only got two hands, right? So, because I think outside the box, outside the bucket, I'm going to use my trusty little bucket. So I'm going to try and set this up so you guys can watch me kind of pull some of this out. So I stick this in the bucket. I got some tools kind of holding it up. We'll let it settle, do its thing. Perfect. There we go. So now you guys can see, and you can kind of follow along a little bit. So you can see I worked this corner out. Came out really nice. Basically you want to use the heat gun as you go in, heat it up and pull it tight, and really kind of work that out. So I got that, so I'm going to leave that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn a little bit, and I'm going to try and work this corner. So I don't like having ripples, so I want to kind of pull it up a little bit tight. This is from what I watched. Alright, so I want to pull it up a little bit tight. I want to kind of squeeze it in. And now what I'm going to do is, some of these might have to move too. They're just there to kind of hold it, because you want to work the middles out, kind of pulling tight, and then work your ends. And again, you might have to pop a couple staples to just go. So let's heat this up and see if we can't work this corner. So I got the heat gun on it. You can see it's heating, and it makes the vinyl a little more pliable. Oh yeah, look at that. Put that there. I'll put that there to kind of hold it. I'm going to come over on this side. So I'm going to have to pop a couple staples, pull that up, let's shut that off because we don't want to burn it. You know, we don't want to make it too loose where it comes through, but see that, how it's nice and pliable, and it works that out. Let's get that kind of where you want it to go. And I like to staple it really good if it's where I want it. Make sure my staples are set. Oh, look at that. Can you see that? See how nice that corner came out? That's beautiful. This will cut off afterwards. So, bear with me because it does hurt. It hurts me anyways. Ugh. My neck and shoulders are killing me. But it's got to get done. So again, I like to pull this up. Kind of like where I want it. Let's put it on low this time. Add a couple staples. So kind of like how that is. Let's turn. Pull this side out, and pull it up and out, pull up. Shut that off because again I don't want to burn it. Just want to get the ripples out. It's already heated up pretty good. So I'll put one there, one there, one there, and one there. Okay. All right. Okay. So now you guys are probably seeing how come you're not using an electric stapler. It would be a lot better and a lot easier for me. But since my accident, I've lost a lot of my hand's shaking. I lost a lot of grip strength, nerve damage and stuff like that. So some of the stuff I do therapeutically for myself. You know, obviously electric gun would work and it wouldn't hurt so much, but I kind of do this to kind of help with my grip strength. You know, I mean, sometimes I can't hold things and I drop them because I just can't hold it, but I'm hoping it'll, you know, you work it out and it gets a little bit better over time. So it'll never be the same for what it was, but the hope is to get it better than what it is. Okay, so let's see, we got one last corner left on this one. So again, you want to pull it up. We're almost done with this. Okay, almost done with it. Let's pull this up. Okay. Pull that staple out. We don't want to burn it, we don't want to melt it, we don't want to weaken it too much. Okay. We just want it to be tight. Get enough staples in here. Okay, that side. I like to make sure they're down. And let's finish. Add some staples. Probably don't need that many, but I want it to last. Hope you guys like all the noise. I guess I'm kind of cheating too. I'm pushing down instead of squeezing. You're probably not even seeing that, right? Okay. So I just want to make sure it stays rolled. I'm going to add some more. Obviously, I got to trim those wings. Alright, let's slide you a little so you don't knock off. Anywhere where it's kind of folded, I like to help the fold and then staple it down. That way there it doesn't work itself out. You know, because eventually if you don't staple it here, this can follow itself back down and then you'll end up with a crease. And you don't want a crease. So look at that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut those off. Those wings. Let's see if I can't stitch them back up. There you go. Good shot of it. Alright. Now I can come back and trim my wings. You can use a knife, you can use scissors, whatever you got. I just happen to have scissors, so that's what I'm going to use. Okay. Alright. And I like to leave some. I don't want to cut it too close. You know, I do like to leave a little. I don't know if it's right or wrong. Like I said, not a professional. This is my first time doing it. I watch videos, right, to learn. But it's my first time. Again, and from watching what everybody does, I guess there's no real right way or wrong way. It's kind of like whatever really works and whatever works for you. So why I like to do that is because I like to come in, I like to kind of fold these ends over like that, you know, and then kind of staple it down. You know what I mean? Like I said, I think it kind of helps hold it together. A little more robust. And anywhere it's loose, because that'll get caught on something, right? That's how it always works. Something will get caught, and before you know it, you have an issue. Right. So I got a little bump right here. Trying to get out. And I just want to come back. There it's loose. Like I said, I'm going to add a couple. Staples are very cheap compared to having to do this all over again. And I got this color because it matches the con. Oh. Where are you guys going? So anyways, like I was saying, I got this color because it matches the console. So that's a plus. But anybody doing this yourself, you can get it on Amazon cheaper if they have what you want. You know, they do have stuff, but as far as I'm really concerned, it's a lot of the popular colors are gone. Unless you want white, or, you know, whatever, you know, plain stuff like this. This is actually a satin lagoon. So that is the color that I did the console. So the seats, the bottoms will be white, like, you know, most of the boat. The seats will be the Aqua Lagoon that match the console, and the floor is like a light gray. So I think, personally, it matches pretty darn good. So let me roll this over. And there we go. Look at that nice corner. Oh, look at the nice corners. Wow. Boy, that is not bad at all. Not too bad. Alright, so give me a second, and what I'm going to do is I am going to go and pop this in the boat, and you can see what the two front seats look like. Okay. Alright guys, so here we go. There's the left side. There's the right side. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Look at that nice color. Don't mind that little ripple. That's when I was just carrying it up. That was my hand. It's hot. It all flattened back down. There's the console. You can see the blue and the blue. Look at that. They match. The seat doesn't match, but the seat, I guess, matches the beamy top. The beamy top came with it. This seat I actually picked up. So I got two of these seats for 40 bucks, which isn't bad. I mean, they're just regular boat seats, but I see people trying to sell them 50 bucks a piece, 100 bucks for a set. Kind of ridiculous for like a used seat, you know, people out there just really trying to gouge it. There was just some other dude. He was redoing a fishing boat that he had, and he bought new seats because one of them in the back had a little rip, so he patched it with like a hinge to kind of cover the hole. But he was looking to get new seats, and he did. He bought new seats, and he was just getting rid of the other ones. They were just hanging out the garage, and he said, I'm going to put them online and see if I can sell them. He was right up in New Hampshire, maybe about an hour away, and yeah, 40 bucks, drove up there, grabbed them both. He made 40 bucks, got rid of them. Took me 2 hours and $40. Nowadays, it probably would have been cheaper to spend 100 bucks. This gas is like $5 a gallon. But no, actually, it wasn't bad. It was, I got that like maybe a month ago when gas was like a lot cheaper. You know, $4.80 a gallon. Excuse me. So let me get the measurements for the back seats here. So we still got to do the back seats. There's that beautiful switch we put in. So what I'm thinking is I might run the whole back seat first, because it goes in the back over there. In the corner you can see, you know, right up here. So I might run this straight across and then bump this one into it. So that's what I think I'm going to do. So let me get a measurement here. Alright, So I'm going to go from there, the wall to there. I have 58 and 5/8. I can't really overhang too much on this one because of the door here. So if I just do 58 and a half, maybe a little bit less, but 58 and a half would be my max. That'll give me about a 1/4 inch before it hits. I don't want it to hit and tear it. Maybe it'll go a little less, but at least a 58 and a half is kind of my guideline. 58 and a half. That goes to there. This is kind of on an angle. He set that on an angle. He did set that on a bit of an angle. But I can always cut that back out there. So if I'm going to cut that back there and cut this, bring that down, let me go to here. Give me like 22 and a 1/4. If I go 23, that'll be enough. 23. Give me my overhang. I don't want to overhang too much because this one's going to run into it too. But the 23 will cover that light right there. So this is not the way in anyways. But 23 by, what do we say, 58 and a half? Let's check this one more time. There's a measure twice, right? Yeah, 58 and a half by 23. Okay.